we are working hard to increase foreign direct investment into South Africa. So I'm sure you're doing very similar work to our own envoys, and I'm intrigued to learn about what you're planning as part of the attraction of investment to Jamaica.
Okay.
And I hope we'll, working with High Commissioner Comfort, will be able to maybe enhance the economic relationship, on which I think we can do much more.
Yes, yes. Well, one of the special envoy, as you know, my specific responsibilities will be, of course, to pursue the trade, investment, and cooperation opportunities between Jamaica and South Africa. We have several ideas and plan. I think later today we will be meeting with the Minister of Trade, and from
The department.
is the department. Okay, the department. Members are from that department to discuss opportunities that we have currently in Jamaica that would have maybe be of interest to you, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. And then we hope we will attract some foreign investment, because you know our stock market did extremely well last year, very well, and we're hoping that it's a small country, but at least South Africa will look on us as a potential for outside or foreign investment opportunity.
Yes. Well, I think what would be useful is the discussion that you will have with the colleagues in trade, industry, and competition, because they really have a very good network with the business community in South Africa. And we found that one of the best ways of generating economic activity is to have our business people visit a particular country with the support of trade and industry, and then the business people get together, and between themselves they actually enter into partnerships or other investment arrangements. This has worked. I've seen it with many countries working really well, and I think there are really areas for cooperation between South Africa and Jamaica, which we can explore and really build on.
One of the main things that we have in Jamaica that's very attractive is our sun, the sea, and the food. I think I'll put it in that area. And everyone who comes really enjoy all of that we have to offer. So I hope one day or in the future we could consider having direct flights from South Africa to Jamaica. That'd be wonderful, and then it would help to facilitate that.
Yeah. No, this is an important area because the Caribbean is part of the African diaspora, and our leaders have agreed that we should expand cooperation between the 6 regions of the African continent, and the diaspora being the 6th. But the area of tourism is significant. And you know, the conditions are very similar but also quite different. I think one of the areas you might want to consider as investments would be our hotels sector in South Africa, which is very robust. And they've been able to build hotels throughout the African continent, and I think provide excellent infrastructure for tourists. So if you go to Mozambique, you'll probably stay in a South Africa Mozambique-owned hotel, which is a brand in South Africa. So I think just the infrastructure for tourism, South Africa is really good in that, and it's an important investment because it does make any country more attractive. You take a holiday, you want to really relax, and in good infrastructure and so on. So this may be an area again to explore, to attract our companies that are part of the large hotel chains to actually take an interest in.
We know quite.
I know
well,
they've done
yes.
a lot with Bahamas. Is it Bahamas? Yeah, but I'm not sure other countries.
We know quite well that in South Africa, the boutique hotels,
Mhm.
you specialize a lot. You have done remarkably
Yeah.
well with that area. And I think that would be needed a lot in the Caribbean. Definitely, boutique hotels. And we were even talking with one of the ministers about it to say what can be done between South Africa and Jamaica. I don't know if there are investors here who would love to come and set up some boutique hotels there, but we have a lot of need for that.
Yeah. Well, these are things that you would need to communicate. And again, I think trade and industry would be a very good
Yes, I will.
avenue.
Yes.
You know, and our team here can also help
Okay.
by ensuring that we inform our colleagues in DTI and also see whether we can establish contact with some of the major hotel chains and interest them in perhaps paying more attention to the Caribbean. I think they're not yet fully alert to the opportunities.
Yes.